Hey guys, Angel here with the Bullish Bears team, and I am making the watch list video for tomorrow, August the 30th. I can't believe we're almost done with August. We're just 1 month closer to my birthday. So we can see that futures had a good day today, and it went ahead and went up, and it's above the moving averages for the 9 and the 20. It is going to test this resistance right over here. So this could be a double bottom with price heading up. Could also be a triple bottom. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. If any news comes out and derails everything, we just don't know. So let's take a look for tomorrow. We're just doing the day trade watch list. Let's take a look at ARCI, and that is going to be a no. Let's take a look at CPAH, also a no. OBLN, I can tell this one's going to be a no because you can see it hasn't been able to break this 20. Or no, the 9 EMA, so no. BPMX. Let's see, okay, so this one, if it gets over the 50, it's got room up to this 200. Let's take a look at the hourly. Okay, so the hourly is above moving average lines. It looks like it could be bull flagging up. Could also be forming left shoulder head, so it could form a right shoulder and then go down. So this could go either way, but if it's forming a shoulder, you can get the bullish plays off of that before you get out of it. So I think I'll put this on as a potential. So let's see, bull flaggish on hourly. If price can break 50 SMA on daily, watch for 200 SMA resistance. And that is BPMX. Let's take a look at NVTR. Okay, so this one has not been able to break this 50 SMA. You can see that it tried, and you can see it just dumped the rest of the day. Let's take a look at the hourly and see what the hourly shows us. Of course, it's going to be real slow. It's this wonderful internet here in Connecticut. Sometimes it's the worst. Okay, so what I like about this is that it's above moving averages. It's not overextended on the RSI. So if it stays above this 9, then, because you can see it was like a bull flag and then it just sort of there at the end of the day. If it stays above that, it's going to run into resistance around 270. So if it can get above this 231, I don't know if I want to put that on though. I'm going to say no, actually. I think I'm going to say no because it tried here, rejected, tried here, rejected. That doesn't make me comfortable. That might be something to think about if I can't find anything else as a last resort. Let's take a look at KTOV. Okay, so this one did close a little bit above the 50. It's going to run into resistance at 93 cents. If it breaks that, then it's got room up to that 200. See a little bit of a double bottom. Let's see, the hourly is like a perfect bull pennant. Man, come on, go away. Okay, so you can see here, you've got a bull pennant. So I'm going to put that on. All right, so bull dependent on hourly. Price can break 93 cents. Watch for resistance at 200 SMA on daily. All right, so that is KTOV. Let's take a look at MTC. So I don't like that this rejected and closed below the 9, so I would not put that on. Let's take a look at AAC. Also can't, is like trapped between the 9 and the 20, which I don't like, especially going into a Friday, so I'm going to skip that. CVGI couldn't break the 20. You can see a bit of a cup on the 5-minute at the end of the day there. Let's look at this. So you can see like a cup, a handle. If you can get above this, it's got room up to here. So it's got a cup and handle on the hourly. You can see it was going up, and then you can see this like sort of ish cup and handle. Sort of sloppy. Could also be 1, 2, 3 triple bottom. So if you can get above that 200 or that 20 and hold, it's got room to go. Okay, so I can't remember the pattern on the hourly that I liked. Cup and handle. I think cup and handle on hourly and 5-minute. Price can break, was it the 5th? No, the 20. Break the 20 EMA on daily. Watch for 200 SMA resistance. All right, that is CVGI. Let's take a look at MTW. Oh, CVGI is also easy to borrow. Ooh, it's easy to borrow. So that you could take that as a bearish play as well. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to second guess myself. Okay, so this could be a morning star pattern, which means it's going to have room up to this 9. Let's look at the hourly. What does the hourly show us? Do I like it? So the 9 and the 20 are tangled up and potentially crossing into a bullish crossover. It'd have to get above the 50. I am just like having brain farts on all the EMAs today. And I slept last night. I don't know why I'd be like, let's see. Do I like it? I don't know. I do like the pattern. This was really annoying me down here. I do like the morning star pattern. Morning star-ish pattern. This is also easy to borrow. So you can short that if it goes not the way I want it to. Morning star-ish. Start-ish. Pattern on daily. Watch for moving average resistance on daily and hourly. All right, so that is MTW. Okay, so let's look at GPRE. Okay, so there's a little doji candle off the 9, so if this was above the 20, I would like it. Not the biggest fan of it being in between moving average lines. You can see it's going to run into resistance at this 200, but it does have a little bit of room to move. I think I'm going to pass. Let's take a look at LCI. I don't like that. I'm going to say no to that. Okay, so let's take a look at OCUL. Oh man, this is an old one from my very beginning trading days. I'm going to say no because it rejected off all three of these moving averages today, so no. MLSS. Okay, so this one, not a big fan of the little dump it took at the end of the day on the 5 minute. Let's take a look and see what the hourly looks like. Okay, so this one, you can see bull flag. It looks like it's bull flagging again. If it can get above 84 cents, it's going to have room up to this. Oh, it's only 87 and then 107. So that's what I don't like. So what I don't like about it is that it's got this wick right here to contend with. That's, well, I guess that's like 9 cents. That convinced me. It's got a little room to go, so especially for a penny stock. Let's see. Bull flagging on, I hate when it does that. Bull flagging on hourly. Watch for resistance around, was it 87 cents and 200 SMA on daily. Wait, there was another one. Just kidding, it was 107 and 107. Because there's this wick right here. It's like 107. Okay. That is MLSS. Okay, MGIC. It's kind of messy. Let's see. I don't like how messy it is. You can see this teeny tiny shadow of a candle right here, and that is exactly where it hit and then rejected. So I'm not going to put that on. C. So my computer's spasming today. My charger died yesterday, and so then my computer just died, and I had to go to Best Buy and get a new charger for my computer, so I think it's punishing me today for being all messed up. Alright, so this one, it's got room up to this 200. It's going off the 9. It's not overextended. Is above the moving averages. You can see bull flag move up, another bull flag forming. So it's going to run into that 9. If it gets above the 9, then it's got room up to the 50. So I like this. Bull flagging on hourly. Watch for resistance at, let's see, 20 EMA and 50 SMA on daily. That is CRC. Okay, let's take a look at FOSL. Okay, so fossil. Doesn't say whether or not it's easy to borrow. It is overextended from the moving averages. You can see it's just been going up, up, up. Let's take a look at the hourly. Oh, it's oversold on the hourly, but it is riding the 9. I think going into a Friday, I'm going to skip that. Let's take a look at AGRX. No. Don't like that. FLDM, also a no, don't like that. IMBI, also negative, do not like that. ACRX. No. I can see this FU pattern here on the 5 minutes, so I just wouldn't put that on right now. Maybe that would be something that you could look at in the morning and see how it responds, but I don't like it for a potential play. Okay, so HRTX went all above moving averages, closed above it. Let's look at, oof. You can see this double bottom here. Broke out. How cute. Oh, there's a puppy. That just went past my window. So cute. If you heard me muttering how cute. So cute. So you can see double bottom. Broke out. It's got resistance right here at that 1884. Could not break it. I'm going to skip that one. APPS. Don't like that. I don't like all the movement down it made today. ACST. No. CWH. Also a no, because it just can't get above this 9, and it's tried a bunch and it hasn't been able to do it, so I'm not putting that on. EROS. Okay, so this one is above the 50. Does have this little rising window. If you don't know what a rising window is, take a look at our blog. I wrote a blog post on it. So it's like a gap, but not as big as a gap. It's got that to fill. It's going to run into some resistance around 301. So basically $3. Let's take a look at the hourly. What is the hourly showing us? It's a little indecisive. Doesn't say whether or not you can borrow it. Let's see, but you can see a big cup forming. So this is not one that moves tomorrow. It's one that does have potential, but I'm going to put it on that way in case you keep our watch lists a little longer than a day, then you've got some room. Big cup on hourly. Watch for resistance. Resistance around $3. Let's see, that is EROS. So that's all I'm going to put on the watch list for tomorrow. It's 6 stocks, which is, you don't want too many stocks to watch because then you're going to spend so much time, I got tongue-tied, spend so much time trying to watch all of them that you're going to end up missing out on some pretty good plays. So I don't put too many stocks on the watch list because I don't want that to happen. Also, I'm at work and I keep getting interrupted. So it's like they know Angel's making a watch list video. Let's go and interrupt her a million times. Nobody all day. And as soon as I start making a watch list, it's one right after the other. So that is going to be our watch list for tomorrow. And we don't do a swing trade because we don't swing trade over the weekend. So if you're not a member yet, you should head right on over here to bullishbears.com. You can hit the subscribe button. You have the ability to become a monthly member with a 2-week free trial, or a yearly member, which you're stuck with. If you become a yearly member, you're stuck with us for a year. So don't buy the yearly membership and be like, I don't want it. Can I have a refund? Because no, you can't. You're stuck with us for a year. It is in our terms and conditions. But I've also started saying that so people can't be like, well, I didn't know. So I just say it because I work at a bakery, and like last week was just a week from hell. People were the absolute worst last week. Like, oh man. This one guy was so stinking, you have no idea. Like, I'm a very nice person, usually, unless you insult my Patriots, then maybe not so much. But, like, this guy was so awful to me that after he left, I cried because he was just like, I have never experienced bullying like that in my life, and I was a geek in school. Like, I was this smart, shy, quiet kid who had braces and glasses, and you know what they say, you get better with age. That definitely happened to me. So this guy was like Like, I could say bad words about this person. He's probably one of the worst humans I have ever come in contact with in my entire life. So just like having to deal with people like that, and it's cake. Cake is not the end of the world, but apparently I was the cause of ruining his wife's most perfect birthday, and I didn't even bake the cake, but I wanted to take the cake that he brought back and shove it in his face because he deserved it. He was such a stinking bully. And that's why I just try to tell people, because it's no fun if you have to deal with people who give you a hard time when you sign up for the terms and conditions and you agree to them upon signing up. And it just is a pet peeve of mine, and I don't know what's going on there. Bullish Bears are not telling me to say this. I just know people because I have to deal with them day in and day out. And the majority of people are nice, but there are just some real buttheads in the world, and they seemed to find me last week. That is probably why there were no watch list videos last week. I was just like, I could not even, I had no mental energy after dealing with some of the people that I had to. And it's cake. Like, I can't believe how seriously people take cake. There are more important things in the world than a cake. But anyways, I digress as I go on a rant. So, like, I'm sure I've offended somebody. I'm sure I'll see some thumbs down, but it is what it is. Read our terms and conditions. If you want a refund, sign up for the monthly. Don't sign up for the yearly. Although you should, because you get access to the Next Level Training Library, which has some great stuff. So you know how crazy this market is. It is, if you pull up, I'm going to get in trouble with this one and be like, Angel, stop it. But you can see that it's sort of just been like super up and down, but within a range. Like, you can see it doesn't go, it's a range. Like, let me draw this out. It's like a range, even though it's up and down. So it can be really, really hard to trade. So that's why options trading is awesome. And then our Next Level Training Library, there are so many secrets to making money with options. So it's worth the money. And then you get to talk to us on live streams. And starting next month, I'm going to be live streaming on Tuesdays in the day trade room. So it's just a great, great deal, if I do say so myself. We've got our blog, which has got a ton of stuff. I love the blog. I also like to read, though, because as I've mentioned before, I was a bit of a geek, and I still am. We've got our tools, so it's got all the tools, all of our courses you can take. We've got our lists. We've got our real-time alerts and our trade alert setups, which is what I just did. Our rooms, if you haven't become a member yet, you should sign up and come talk to me in the day trade room. So we also have some merchandise, which I actually just bought 2 sweaters and a tank top, and I have to say, I'm I have very sensitive skin, so I can't hardly wear, like, sweaters drive me crazy. If it has any, like, little bit of wool or acrylic or anything like that, I want to rip my skin off. So I'm very, very sensitive to sweaters, which doesn't work great when it comes to living in Connecticut. So I'm cold all the time, but their sweaters are so stinking comfortable that I'm very excited to probably live in them all winter long. So I am just rambling. It's probably going to get me in trouble. I'm sure I'll get lots of thumbs down. I see you guys. So I'm just going to go now. And I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see y'all later.